morning, friends. Here today we are going to learn about what is the new syllabus which is introduced from this academic year June 2020. This is the prescribed syllabus for you as it is named discipline specific elective, and the first paper of your special English is Introduction to Literary Criticism, PA Part 3rd, CBCS Pattern, Credit Based Choice System. This is the semester 5th, paper number 7. And what are the course objectives? You must know what are the course objectives before you are going to learn particular topics from that syllabus, from that paper. The first part, course objectives, which is very necessary part to learn as we ignore it all the time. Those course objectives are necessary to acquire something after completion of your syllabus, completion of your learning of this particular paper. You come to know about the how much you are enabled to learn those things, how you are capable. You come to know what are the outcomes are also a necessary part. Here course outcomes are also given. After completing of your semester 5th, you should know trends in criticism, critical concepts, original contributions to literary criticism. All those should be the course outcomes. You must know what is the particular introduction to the literary criticism and how you are going to clear your concepts. So, first objective is to introduce students to the major trends in literary criticism. There are major trends in literary criticism. You must know those trends. This is the first objective of the course. It is only the introduction to that particular trends. Further, you are going to elaborate that study, you are going to improve in it, and you are going to make more knowledgeable in that particular subject. Second objective, to familiarize students with the major critical concepts. What are the major critical concepts? Here you are going to learn the isms. As it is named literary criticism, there are isms in that particular syllabus, in that particular paper. That is, first part formalism, second part there are types of the isms: formalism, criticism, new criticism, psychological approach, and many more, feminism. All those things are included in it. Those are the major critical concepts. In second presentation, you will come to know what are the major trends in literary criticism and what are the major critical concepts. Next is to help students to study the original contributions made in the field of literary criticism. See, what is the meaning of original contributions? You must know what is the original contribution. It means if you know the Plato and Aristotle and their Republic and the Poetics, you come to know this is the original contribution to the particular form of tragedy. So this means this is the original contribution, and after that so many literary critics try to elaborate the concept of tragedy, but the basic concept came from Aristotle's Poetics and Plato's Republic. What are those definitions? This is the basic part of it. But when you are going to learn about the original contribution for that particular literary theory, you will come to know who are the original contributors and what had they done in that particular literary theory. What is the next objective? That is to acquaint students with the various literary and critical movements like feminism, surrealism, modernism, postmodernism. So, there are so many fields in literary criticism which are critical movements due to the uh, literature. There is a critical movements in literary criticism. You must know what kind of literature is published, and because of that literature there are critical movements. Next is to train students to write critical appreciation of poetry. See, what is the meaning of critical appreciation? Critical appreciation means you have to present your own opinion about that particular poetry, particular poem. After reading and learning those literary theories, literary trends, you come to know what kind of points you are going to include in your critical appreciation. The basic part of critical appreciation, what is the uh, theme in that particular poem, what kind of poem that is it a ballad, is it a song, is it a elegy, or is it a any other form of poetry. Again, the stanza pattern, is it a sonnet, is it a elegy, or is it a ode. So you come to know how you are going to and your personal opinion, what do you think, what do you understand through that poem. This is the most important part to understand. So it is said to train students, you are going to train, you are going to practice to critical for critical appreciation. One by one you have to learn the poem, read the poem, and appreciate it. It is called critical appreciation. There are major parts in critical appreciation. In further lectures we will learn it. See, what is the next part? Course objectives. How you are going to learn it. That is course objectives, course outcomes. Students are able to understand the major trends in criticism. What are the major trends? You will come to understand what are the major trends in criticism. If you fulfill those objectives, you come to understand all the original contribution. It means this is the course outcome. Students are able to interpret critical concepts. You must understand and elaborate the critical concepts or to interpret. Students are able to study the original contributions to literary criticism. Students are acquainted with literary and critical movements. Students are able to understand the meaning and appreciate the poems critically. First of all, you come to know what is the poem, and afterwards you come to know what is the meaning of that poem, and after that you are going to appreciate the poem critically. You come to know what is the particular poet, what is the theme of the poem, and after that you come to know what is your observation. It is called critical appreciation. These are the course objectives and course outcomes for your introduction to literary criticism. See the next part. This is your syllabus. That is for semester 5th. You are going to learn the module 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 4 modules. You are going to learn first part, introduction to literary criticism, nature of criticism, and function of criticism. In module 1st, you will learn what is the nature of criticism. It means what is the definition of criticism, what are the types of criticism, and how you are going to learn it. First of all, you have to know what is the definition of criticism, what is the meaning of the word criticism, or especially literary criticism. The basic meaning of criticism is only criticize, satire on anyone or on any theme or any story or whatever. When you are going to learn about the literary criticism, nature of literary criticism, you have to know what kind of literature you are going to learn and what kind of criticism is going to done on that particular work. Next part, function of criticism. What is the function of criticism? This will we will learn in the next part of this uh, next part, that is what is the function of criticism. It appreciates, it shows what is the particular part is deleted, what is how it is going to be. All of you know, if you read the book review, there is also a particular kind of critical appreciation. Most of the time there is appreciation, most of the time there is a satire criticized on that particular book, particular movie. So this is function of criticism. There are uh, particular function of criticism to criticize, to appreciate, and all those things. Next part, classical criticism, the module second. Here you are going to learn what is happened in the classical time, in the 14th 15th century, the concept of tragedy, which is in Aristotle's Poetics and Plato's Republic, and how the ideal tragic hero with reference to the Aristotle's poetics. It means you are going to learn the particular part, and again how you are going to learn it. Sorry for little bit interruption. See how you are going to learn the ideal tragic hero concept through the point of view of Aristotle Poetics. It is the particular reference of it. And after that you are going to learn module third, that is neoclassical criticism. It is a answer to the classical criticism, and it is a one step ahead from classical criticism. That's what is called neoclassical criticism. It is followed the classical criticism, that's why it is called neoclassical criticism. So here you are going to learn one essay, Dr. Samuel Johnson's Preface to Shakespeare, which is published in 1765. Then you are going to learn module 4, literary terms. 4 literary terms you are going to learn: symbolism, realism, humor, and paradox. In it you are going to learn who is the pioneer. If you take one example of it, first, symbolism, you are going to learn it what is the background for the symbolist movement. Second part, who are the pioneers of that particular movement. Third part, what is the definition of that symbolism in literature. Fourth part, you are going to learn what are the characteristics of symbolism in literature, particularly in literature, not in poetry, drama, novel. In general, you are going to learn the symbolism. It means you are going to learn the symbolism in drama, symbolism in poetry, symbolism in novel. You must know all kind of literary symbolism. Next part, the realism in literature, presented throughout the novels, throughout the dramas, throughout the poetry. And next, humor, what kind of humor is created in the literature. And fourth part, paradox. So this is the syllabus of your semester 5th. After that you are going to I will explain about the what is the pattern of question paper. See, this is the third part. First we learn about the objectives. outcomes, third part what is your syllabus, and fourth part is about the pattern of question paper. This is the basic introduction for this paper. You must know what is the syllabus, what are the objectives, and what is the pattern of question paper, how it is going to weightage for each module. Objective type questions, and answer the following questions in one word each. One word phrase sentence each for each of them for 4 marks. After that, question first A and B to be set on topics covering module 1st to 4. See, this is very major part. 8 marks are for only the objectives, and you have to at least one item to be set on each module. See how you are going to study in very detail. You have to study in very detail how each general topic, each particular part from module 1st to 4. Next part, answer the questions in about 250 to 300 words. Here for module A or B, that is for 10 marks. Again you are going to give the answers for 250 to 300 words each on any 3 modules. Answer the questions in about again the same kind of questions. Question third, it is again for 10 marks, and last part, short notes, 3 to be set on module 4 and 2 on module 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So this is for 12 marks, any 3 out of 5. So this is the particular syllabus, pattern of question paper, and course objectives for Introduction to Literary Criticism, BA 3rd, Special English. So start to read some material on it. You can get it very on internet very easily if you are having that facility, and I don't think it is not available to you. You can easily access to it and read it. So this is the first part of our introduction of the syllabus. This is the first lecture on syllabus, and see the next part, how in next part we will learn the nature of criticism. So here we stop, and again the next part is one part is remainder, that is recommended readings. Go through it, and last part. Thank you.